What's going on, everybody? Here we are, another day of what sold on eBay yesterday. So this is video for October 29th, 2019. This is everything I sold on eBay that is $10 or higher. And we're going to give you a little educational process, if you will. Give you some knowledge, because the more you know, the better off you will be when you're out there picking and sourcing merchandise. So urban-picker.com is the site, is my eBay store, and let's get it on. We're going to start with a couple of vintage hats right off the bat. A couple of shell vintage hats. Love these old vintage hats. Nice little patch on it. Beautiful hat. This one sold for $25. And the same customer also bought this one for $30. Love finding those items. All right, now we're getting into Disney shirt. Winnie the Pooh. This one sold for $11.04. This was picked up over at the outlets, I'm sure, for less than 50 cents. As you've seen on some of my other videos, I'm starting to get more into the women's clothing. I believe this was one of the free items that I got from a friend in a truckload of free clothes and shoes. This item sold for $10. We got that cool ass Nautica shirt I took a chance on. If you watched my other videos and some of my episodes, this starred in one of them. And I ended up selling it for $20. $20. All right, here we got a Westwood One CD, and this is a Steve Miller one. And if you're not familiar, Westwood One was a radio show. These were not released to the public, so when you find them, you can get some decent money out of them if you have the right artist. There is a market out there, people who collect these. I got $11 out of Steve Miller, and the same buyer also bought the Beach Boys from me here for $11. Here's some very nice, these actually brand new Sauconys that I picked up. This should be, I believe, one of two of the last eBay Way videos I made. So I paid $4 for these and ended up selling them for $38. Next up, we have the Les Miserable shirt, Les Miserables, vintage 1986 sweatshirt. Had this in the store probably for about 6 months or so, and it finally sold. I knew it would eventually sell. I got this at the outlet. Very nice. So I paid less than 50 cents for it. Sold it for $65. Onward this, we got a nice little BMW jacket. I think this was in one of my videos too. I don't remember which one, but I ended up selling this for $17.99. And I'm not sure if this was an outlet item or not. I'd have to rewatch some of my videos in order to know for sure. All right, sold another one of my Jack mugs, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think I got about 13 of these left. And this sold for $13.49. Next up, we have an audiobook, CD audiobook. This sold for $15.93. This was part of a big lot I picked up of ex-library items that were delivered to a recycling center. And one of the guys who worked there ended up calling me, asked me if I wanted these pallets of library items. I ended up buying 6 pallets that day. Had to rent a U-Haul truck, went and picked up 6 pallets, $100 a piece I paid for the pallets. Made some good money on those items. And I'm still selling them to this day, and that's probably been 3 years maybe. All right. Here's one of the stars from the first episode of the eBay Way. I think I paid $3 for this and ended up selling for $17.09. Got a nice Cardinal t-shirt with the stitched on logo. Got $10 out of that. And here we got a Wilson's tool. Strap back. This looks like it's sold on the Germany eBay site for $12.35. Sold that lot of Boy Scout items I put up for auction and ended up selling for $22. Next up, Blink 182 hoodie. Ended up selling that for $15. Santoni's made in Italy men's shoes. These may have been part of that free truckload of clothes and shoes I've got. Sold these for $15. And last but not least, this cool Blair Boutique vintage windbreaker jacket. Got that 80s kicking. Gotta love that. Found this over at the thrift store, or the Benz, I should say, at the outlet. Ended up paying $18. Or paying $18, selling for $18. Paid less than 50 cents. So there we are. There's the few items I sold yesterday. Yesterday was a decent day on eBay for sales. Today's going strong also, thankfully. So if you don't mind, hit that like button for me, and I will see you tomorrow, and we'll throw some more knowledge out there for everybody. So thanks a lot, everybody, and later. As soon as I find the button.